Over the years, I started diving with lemons and Caribbean reef and grey reef. And you get to learn a lot about a shark's body language, about the situations and the environments where it can be safe to dive with sharks. And conversely, the things that you look for, which are negative things. So poor water quality, food in the water, dusk and dawn when they're likely to be more active. And over time, you get to learn their rhythms. It took me 20 years to work up to being able to dive out the cage with a great white. And there are still lots of situations where I would look at the environment and say, no way, not today. My whole life has always been one big, long risk assessment. And I have to say that working with animals, I would say that's the safest part of my job by a long way. And particularly with things like snakes, which are inherently predictable, cold-blooded animals that have very set patterns to the way they live their days. I would feel so much more comfortable working with a king cobra than I ever would strolling around a big city at night after closing time. There have been times when I've been catching a tarantula, which I've done 1,000 times before, and I've looked at the one particular animal and thought, no, that one's going to bite me, and I'm not going to do it this time. And I need to be able to know that I have the support from the team around me to enable that security to happen. And if I have that security, then I can feel free to do things that might seem insane.
Everyone says, do you worry? And the thing that stops me worrying is that I see the research Steve does, and he will sit there and he will not only learn about the environment and the terrain and the map of the country. He will learn the language. He'll go to the detail of learning the locals' language, the local dialect, the social structures of the place where he's going. And even if he's going in search for animals, you know that he's going to interact with the society, that he's going to know what the animal... And I feel like when you see someone being that thorough, you know they're going to be as safe as they can be. It's not... If I was going to do that, I would probably get on a plane and go, I'll be fine.
Has it ever gone wrong, Steve? Have you ever not prepared and it's fallen over?
It's gone wrong quite a lot of times, but probably not so much down to lack of preparation as just, every single day is different. Every single day things happen which you could never prepare for. That is the joy of the job, and so often gives you the greatest encounters, the greatest experiences, and things that you would never dare to dream could happen. Yes, there have been some pretty sketchy moments over the years, but then considering how long I've been doing this and that it is day in, day out, actually far fewer than people might expect.
Is there anything you won't do?
I wouldn't do Strictly again.